welcome back again for our second interview with Danny, a Google developer expert Android engineer at SoundCloud. And we are here in the largest event which is happening now, DevFest. And we are happy to run this event in the UAE. So Danny, could you give us a brief introduction about yourself and about your role in GDE?
Yeah, so I'm Danny. I'm from Germany, Berlin. I've doing Android for a very long time, actually until this year. I don't know, definitely more than 10 years.
You came from too long to Dubai.
I've actually my third time in Dubai also.
What do you think about Dubai since this is the first time?
So this is my third time, so I left coming back. So I was here the first time 10 years ago, so now I'm back, very happy about it. And I love the weather because in Germany it's just cold.
Yeah.
We don't have sun.
But in October it's much better. The weather become more and more better by end of October. Now its humidity is high a little bit. But yeah, we are enjoy Dubai, major city, a lot of business. So can you tell us more about GDE and how it, let's say, participate for Google community, this initiative?
Yeah, so I began in GDE for Android in 2016, I think.
Wow.
Has been a time. In between there was also a Kotlin category that we don't have anymore, so it was GDE in two categories. And I always tell GDEs to just keep doing what they did before, because we came GDEs because we love to talk to communities, to talk about our story or the things that we learn at work or in other areas. And we love sharing with community. And I always had the best experiences when I came to any place in the world where people, it was often GDGs, were just open to learn, to knowledge, happy that someone come from a different region, different background, and to teach them something new or give them directions. We sometimes did sessions with students to what to prepare for the first interview. It's always very rewarding talking to developers like this.
I want to speak to us about one of the big achievements you did in GDE. Something inspiring for who would like to start.
I mean, I laughed, but I just gave the example. This was actually from an event in Kenya where I just came from Android talk, and then we realized how thankful the community there was that someone comes from a different region, and we spontaneously did a panel discussion. We spontaneously did additional sessions, and I like this a lot. And I love coming back to Kenya ever since. So this was rewarding, I think, on both sides.
You should try Safari. Yeah,
I did the Safari for sure.
Very interesting.
Exactly. So it's beneficial on both sides. Also, there were a few. There's this road to GDE, so you can try and mentor someone to become a GDE. Sometimes, for example, also this person realized GDE wasn't a track for them, but it's still an achievement that you make sure they're not walking too long in the wrong direction.
Yeah. And can you speak about one of the most interesting trends in Google community right now?
I mean, everybody talks about AI. Let's be honest.
Yeah, this is what
I was just part of a conference I was organizing last week in Berlin, and we tried to keep the AI hype a bit out. But in the end, every talk was still about AI because it's just how it happens. That AI is the trend, and we are adapting as developer. I think it's one of the fastest moving fields we can now imagine.
And what is the biggest opportunity AI is crafting for business today? What do you think?
I think we had a lot of sessions at this DevFest here showing that. So for businesses, I think you can do something that wasn't possible before. It's not about, it's cheaper, or you don't need these people anymore. It's actually, you can do something that before maybe was just in your head. And for developers, actually, so my journey, for example, right now is I will be more full stack to also doing backend and some front end. And it's so much easier all of a sudden for me than it would have been 5 years ago. Because I open a project and together I can fix the bug. I can understand where something is happening. So it's like having a little helper next to you that just makes you so much more efficient.
Very easy.
I was at a tech conference music not so 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, and there was a similar will AI take away from the musicians' job, and actually the musicians said no, I'm using it as a tool. using it to do the things that are very boring, the mastering work. I'm much more, I can give this up, I give this to AI, and I can focus on what enjoys me in making music. And the thing is for developers.
Yes. And I think we should think of AI. He's not magic and he is not a rule book. He is a partner. As I'm a subject matter expert in a digital airport transformation, so I can see how the use of AI is transforming the airport operation now in this industry, because they take critical decision in critical time for the aircraft and managing the airport. So if they didn't have the choices with analytics from the AI, this has helped them to take the right decision in the right time. So we should make use of this.
And developers is the same. In the end, the code is generated, but with the skill set that you have as a developer and the approach, by writing it yourself, you understand, wait, this is wrong. I just did it yesterday. All the code was generated and you realize, oh, wait, that was a mistake. Or is it junior mistakes? It's actually like a junior developer. It still needs guidance and it needs us as developers to use it.
And what do you think about if I speak about the risks of AI adaptation? What could be the risks, do you think?
So as a developer, I speak mainly from that part. I think the big risk is that we put too much trust in there. So there was one post that became a bit viral from someone saying, we have 3 vibe coders, but we have so many conflicts now with the code that we don't understand the code anymore. And there's something wrong, because imagine, like in the critical industries, there's code that no one understands, no one reviewed, that just gets into production.
This is a critical point.
So use it as a tool, but use it wisely, like to do the things that you don't enjoy. If it's like generating a test or generating code from the tests.
You still need to review and take the decision.
Yeah. It's like with autonomous driving, you still have to put your hands on the wheel and not go to the back seat.
Yes, exactly. And what advice you can provide for our audience today if they need to start their career and they need to go deep in machine learning and AI? So what advice you can provide to them?
I think the good thing with this whole trend is that before machine learning was such a close topic, you need like a special skill set, and now AI is available for every developer out there, and just use it as a tool. Like it will make you so much more efficient, and this is the way to go forward, because you are then all of a sudden this 10x developer that we talked about for so long by using these tools.
I think my last question will be how AI will be evolving in the next 5 years from your perspective.
That's a good question, and I don't know about the speed we've seen so far when we think of what could be the real. I was in just this spring. There was a conference. I was using generate images. I was so frustrated. Every image I generated, I forgot this context, and then the person was different, and there was something different wrong. And just half a year later, this is all gone. These bugs are all already fixed. I use image generation all the time, and I'm very curious to see what's next. But it's definitely skyrocketing, and it's evolving very, very fast. So the tip I would give: don't be left behind. So be part of the journey.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I put my voice with you also. Let's be part of this journey. Thank you, Danny, for this amazing interview in Dubai Dev Festival, and thank you for this.